probably as good as it gets in National League Speedway.
His reserve partner, Jamie Halder. Number 5, great to see him back in the saddle after a season that was disrupted with injury last year. It's Danny Phillips. At number 4, making up the engine room of the side, promising up-and-coming young Englishman, it's Luke Ruddick. And at number 3, the very experienced man is Jon Armstrong. Number 2 for the visitors tonight is Luke Harris. And last but by no means least, he was silver medalist in the under-21 British final last week up at Berwick. He's a great rider in National League terms, it's Connor Mountain. Welcome, Bees. Have a great evening. Now let's talk of the evening. He's unavailable, but I'm sure you've got a rousing reception for the man stepping in at the last minute. So I'm Jamie Sealey. Jamie's reserve partner tonight, and he's getting back into the groove after a slow start because he's been off the bike. But welcome, please, Shaun Tedham. Number 5, our skipper. He's riding with a bit of pain in his hand, but I'm sure your cheers will send that pain away for Ben Hopwood. At number 4, it's great to see the man on the track, Winners the Warrior, Widman. Number 3, been getting good scores at the island this year. Welcome, please, Campos. At number 2, one of our new recruits for 2018, settling in well here on the island, Danno Verge. And last but by no means least, great to have him back this week, it's Morley.
So we've met the riders, now let's see them in action. They're coming round to the start line for the opening heat. The Warriors on gates 1 and 3. And in the blue helmet there, Danno Verge on the inside. Next to him, Luke Harris. Gate number 3 there in the red helmet, Ben Morley. Connor Mountain in the white helmet on the outside. Usual rules apply: 3 for a win, 2 for a second, 1 for a third. Nothing if you come last. So the start marshal, Chris Cass, as always, calling them into place. The referee today from Reading in Berkshire, Dave Robinson. So here we go then. Thanks, of course, go to Bruce Buckland and Vicky for the film work here today. Very much appreciated. And we hope Andy Haig is better soon. Here we go, and away they go. And a charge for the first turn. Morley's made the start. Morley it is in front here in the sunshine. Second place there, Connor Mountain. Third place it is Luke Harris as they go into the bottom turn. Ben Morley it is in front here. Comes round that first and second turn in pole position. Still Mountain in second place. Down the back straight. Riders pretty well spread out. Verge at the back is beginning to put Harris under a little bit of pressure here, but he's got some work to do. But for Ben Morley out in front, he's got clear daylight. So down the back straight into that bottom turn, Ben Morley well clear of Connor Mountain. Looks like he's got this one in the bag if he doesn't do anything silly. Certainly enjoying himself out in the sunshine here tonight. So there is Morley round the bottom turn, looking comfortable. Takes a checkered flag for 3 points. 2 points there go to Mountain. 1 point goes to Harris. At the back, Danno Verge. So it's 3 to the Warriors, 3 to the Bees in the opening heat. So far, so good. As far as the racing goes, pillar to post, 71.8 the winning time for Ben Morley. And well, coming round for a lap of honour, and why not? And the cameraman there, Ian Groves, as always, getting loads of pictures. Ben cruising round in the sunshine here on the island. So we move on then to heat number 2. Shaun Tedham, the rider in red. Adam Portwood in blue. Jamie Halder is the rider in white. Ryan MacDonald in yellow and black. This could be an important one. Of course, Adam Portwood replaced by James Sealey. So Jamie Sealey it is in the blue helmet. Starting marshal with them in the line, ready to go. Green light is about to come on, and away they go. And the charge for the first turn, and what a start from Sealey. Got away there, MacDonald moves him off the line though. MacDonald takes over, Sealey in second place. Third place at the moment in the white helmet there, it is Halder. Sealey going awfully wide, and oh, he's met the safety fence up there on the apex of turn 3 and 4. And he's not getting up at the moment. Let's hope he's okay. And the red lights have come on. And, well, Coventry on a 5-1 at the stage there. Let's hope that Jamie's okay. Looked an innocuous tumble that he come down up on that top turn. You can have a look at it again here as he tumbles into the fence. And of course, they all look innocuous when you're watching. But we're going to have a restart without him. So here we go then. Shaun Tedham in red, the lone warrior, Jamie Halder and Ryan MacDonald for the Bees. So can Tedham get it right this time? Missed the start, first time out off of gate number 2. And away they go. And the charge for the first turn. And it is Halder and MacDonald as they were. Tedham in third place there. He's got some work to do here. He's going to try the mid-track. Inside gets a little spot of bother coming round that apex, and that has allowed the Bees to open up a gap. So MacDonald it is in front. Halder in second place. Third place at the moment in the red helmet there. It is Tedham. So if it stays like this, Coventry will go in front and straight away put a bit of pressure on the Warriors. Big sweeping turns here on Britain's biggest raceway. So there is MacDonald. Halder there in second place, looking comfortable. Tedham really not making any inroads whatsoever in this one. So down the back straight into the bottom turn. Ryan MacDonald has been in front since the tapes went up, and his partner has been there with him. And they cruise to a 5-1 there in heat number 2. And that means the scores are 4 points to the Warriors, 8 to the Bees. So not what the home management would have been looking to in that one. But it's as it is, and it counts. The Bees in front, 74.9, the winning time as well. Although that is irrelevant. What is the most important thing if you're a Coventry fan is your team are in front. So here we go then, we move straight on to heat number 3. We've got Scott Campos in red, Chris Widman in blue. We've got Jon Armstrong in white. He wants to go off at gate number 3 with Luke Ruddick. Both want to go off at gate number 2. Only one of them can. Armstrong takes over. Ruddick created the track for him nicely there. Dug a hole. That's good teammanship, isn't it? Ruddick now goes to the outside. So here we go then. Widman and Campos against Armstrong and Ruddick. 4-8 the scores after the first 2 heats. Starting marshal Chris Gass calling him into place. Dave Robinson flashes the green light. He wants to get the action underway. So now we're ready to go. And away they go in the charge for the first turn here. Oh, and it's Ruddick who's gone in front here for Coventry. Campos nudges him out the way there to take over. Widman looking for a gap on the inside to join his partner up front, and he's found a way through. So Scott Campos it is in front. Chris Widman in second place. Third place there. It is Luke Ruddick at the back. There's Jon Armstrong. Well, so used to seeing Armstrong out in front, but he's way off the pace in this one. And straight away the Warriors are hitting back. Round that first and second turn, Scott Campos it is in front here. Chris Widman will be happy, he's in second place behind his partner. Ruddick quite a way back now in third place. Armstrong really way off the pace here at the back. Home fans enjoying this one a lot more than they enjoyed heat number 2. Because this is exactly what was required, a quick response after conceding a 5-1, and the answer is to return with a 5-1. So Campos it is who takes a checkered flag. Second place goes to Chris Widman, and third place there to Luke Ruddick. It's 5 to the Warriors, it's 1 to the Bees. And it was Warriors who had the sting in their tails that time. They level the match at 9 points apiece.
Warriors fans, we've been waiting a long time for one like that. Let's get up close.
Scott Campos coming round to the applause here. And big cheers as well. Lovely to hear. Fans here really do get behind their club. It's lovely to see it and hear it. So 72.9 the winning time for Scott Campos. That doesn't really matter. What matters is it's a 5-1 to the home side. So we're waiting for Chris Widman to leave the arena. He's lapping up his lap of applause. He hasn't done one of them very often this year. So here we go, on with the action. Heat number 4, and riding in red, it is the skipper, Ben Hopwood. His partner in blue, Jamie Sealey. For the first time out, good to see him back up on his machine. In the white helmet, it is Danny Phillips. And in yellow it is Ryan MacDonald. That is the lineup here for heat number 4. So 4 of 15. We're all level after the first 3, so it's like starting afresh. Chance for the Warriors to perhaps get themselves in front. They haven't been in front yet in this meeting. So here we go then, we're ready to go. Problems there for Jamie Sealey at the line there. His bike gave up the ghost. Hopwood it was here who made the start. Second place, it is Danny Phillips. Third place, it is Ryan MacDonald. So Hopwood has got to stay there to make sure his team don't fall behind. Sealey, well, left at the start. His bike gave up the ghost. Ben Hopwood wasn't left, was he? He's well in front. Goes round the bottom turn. The Mancunian, very, very popular here on the island. You can hear the crowd cheering him on in the background. He's well in front. Not too much excitement as far as the race goes, but he won't mind that. The easiest way to do it is when you're in front, and that's where he's been since the tapes went up. So he's on the final lap. Still in second place. It is Danny Phillips. And Ryan MacDonald will again pick up another useful point. There they go over the line. 3 points to the Warriors, 3 to the Bees. And that means we are still level. There's the scores on the doors. We have the Warriors on 12 and the Bees on 12. And, Ben Hopwood cruising back. I'm sure he will come round for an extra lap to soak up the applause of a very appreciated home fans.
Every bit of support you can give him. Let's hear it for the rider, the winner of number 4, Ben Hopwood. His winning time 71.4.
71.4, the fastest time of the night so far.
And third finisher also for Coventry. Points are shared, 3 to each team. Teams are tied after 4 races. 12 to the Warriors, 12 to the Bees. Winning time again, 71.4.
And look at all the air fences, all sponsored. Really is super to see. That is what it's all about. SBS EPOS, of course, one of the main sponsors here, sponsors of heat number 15 as well. Every heat is sponsored, which is what it is all about as well. As we move on to heat number 5, and it is riding in red, Scott Campos. His partner in blue, Chris Widman. They hit a 5-1 last time out to get their home team level. Connor Mountain in white. He had a second place in heat number 1. And Luke Harris is the rider in yellow. He picked up 1 point in his opening race. So, can the Warriors break the deadlock? Or can the Bees have an extra sting in their tail? All will be revealed in the next 70 odd seconds. So here we go then, green lights on, and away they go. Charge for the first turn, and Mountain has got away here. Mountain has made a super start there. He goes in front. Widman in second place, Campos in third place. Widman taking up the challenge here. At the back there, it is Luke Harris, but Connor Mountain absolutely flew away from the start, and he's got a sizable lead here. If the Warriors are to do something, they're going to have to do something very, very special and find some speed, because Mountain is flying. Well, he shot away there like a volcanic eruption. He really leapt from that start. And he's opened up a good lead. Got daylight in front of him. The track getting a little bit on the dusty side. It has been a hot day here on the island. Of course, it is the sun trap of the south. So around that first and second turn, down the back straight. It is Connor Mountain who is going to the peak of this race, and he will get the win. There he goes over the line, very comfortable indeed. Second place goes to Chris Widman, third place there to Scott Campos. So the deadlock isn't broken. It's 3 to the Warriors, it's 3 to the Bees, and we are still level at 15 points apiece. Pillar to post for Connor Mountain. And well, the Warrior pair might have got a 5-1 last time, but they didn't even sniff his back wheel that time. Super win. So we move on then to heat number 6. Ben Morley rides in the red helmet off the inside, winner of the first race. His partner in blue failed to pick up a point. That is Danno Verge. In white, Danny Phillips, 2 points for him, first time out. James Halder in the yellow helmet also picked up 2 points in his first race. So that's how they line up then for this one. The 6 of 15, still level. The Warriors, though, still in with a chance. The Bees certainly in with a chance of taking some points back up to the West Midlands. Or East Midlands in Coventry's case, isn't it? So here we go then. Signals given, green lights on. And a whoa, and right into the tapes there for Danny Phillips. The red lights have come on. We will have a restart. We wait for the decision of the referee, Dave Robinson.
Number 6, the judges the rider in white to be responsible for the infringement, and it will be down to the visiting Coventry management to decide.
So the rider in white has to go back 15 metres. There he is, Danny Phillips, for the restart. Moves out to gate number 4 as well.
The decision from the Warriors management is that Ben Morley will have to start from the 15-metre handicap as well, and Danno Verge will now move to gate number 1.
Well, interesting here because Ben Morley has been penalised as well. So he too has to go back 15 metres. So we've got 2 off the line. Danno Verge therefore moves to the inside. James Halder there on gate number 2. Ben Morley 15 metres back gate number 3. Danny Phillips 15 metres back gate number 4. The charge for the first turn, Jamie Halder it is who's gone in front here. Halder in front, Morley coming around the outside of Danno Verge. He's made up the 15 metres already. And now he's going after Halder and he goes right up the banking. And look at that, 15 metres back, and it only took him 3/4 of a lap to get in front. So Ben Morley in front here. Second place, Halder, third place. In fact, second place now is Danny Phillips, who's also made up the 15 metres. Halder in third place, Danno Verge at the back. So round the first and second turn, there is Morley, who's stormed through the field. Still in second place there, Danny Phillips. Jamie Halder in third place at the back there. It is Danno Verge. Verge going up the bank in here, and he's going to try the outside run on Jamie Halder, and it looks like he's got him there. Super ride from Danno Verge there. So it's all changing this one as they come round. Oh, there's contact there. And, well, what can you say about that? Because Danno Verge has gone down, and Jamie Halder rode right through him. So the red lights are on. The referee has a decision to make, but he hasn't got the view that we had. So, well, he flew through the air there, didn't he, young Danno? Good to see him up. He's okay. And in fairness to Jamie Halder going round to check on him. We wait for the decision of Dave Robinson. There's a thumbs up there. I'm okay, which is good. And the race, we understand, is being awarded. So it's been awarded to Ben Morley, who come from 15 metres back. The win. Second place goes to Danny Phillips. Third place there awarded to Danno Verge. Though 4-2 to the Warriors. They're in front by 19-17. Riders on the circuit then for heat number 7. Ben Hopwood and Shaun Tedham for the home side. Jon Armstrong and Luke Ruddick for the visitors. So finally, the deadlock is broken, and finally the Warriors had their noses in front, but only just. So I'm sure Jon Armstrong would have done something to his machine. Looked very slow last time out, but he's got Hopwood there next to him. He was a winner first time out. And away they go. And a charge for the first turn. Oh, look at this here. It is Armstrong who's gone in front. And here comes Hopwood around the outside. Red lights on. Well, not quite sure what happened there, but we will have a restart. And all 4 riders, we understand, are being called straight back to the line. And Jon Armstrong, well, he got a flyer. And he's been warned for flying. So, rider in white, warned for moving. So here we go for the restart. All 4 riders at the line. No one put back. No one touched the tapes. Here we go. Away they go. Charge for the first turn. And Hopwood's got away this time. Ben Hopwood it is in front. Armstrong in second place. Third place, Luke Ruddick is to go into the bottom turn. So Hopwood it is leading the way here. Armstrong, he said he would do something to his machine to make it faster. It did make it faster off the start line, that's for sure. But Hopwood is just leaving him in the dust. Ruddick there in third place at the back there in blue. It is Tedham. He really hasn't mastered this circuit yet. So Hopwood well clear of the field. As we look through the cameras of Vicky and Bruce bringing us the action today. And we appreciate them standing in to assist us with this production. So round the bottom turn there is Ben Hopwood in front. Looking at the checkered flag, waving in front of him as he cruises over the line for 3 points. Armstrong takes 2. 1 point goes to Ruddick. So it's split 3 points apiece. Still just 2 points between the sides. The Warriors on 22, the Bees on 20. And well, Hopwood will be happy with that one. The Warriors still with the noses in front, 71.1, the fastest time of the night so far. So he had the first fastest, 71.4. He's beaten that one in this one. So he comes round to the applause of the crowd. So far, so good.
Hit number 8, there's a reserve switch for the Warriors. Jamie Sealey is going to...
Well, you heard it first there is a change in blue. Jamie Sealey is withdrawn from the meeting here, and he is going to be replaced by Shaun Tedham. So tough one here for Tedham. Then he scored 1 point so far. And he's got Danno Verge in red. Luke Harris is in white. And Ryan MacDonald is the rider in yellow. So we approach the halfway stage of the meeting. Still things very, very tight. But still the Warriors holding on to that lead. So here we go then. Starting Marshall at the line. Away they go. And the charge for the first turn, and riding in the white helmet out in front. It is Luke Harris for the Bees. Harris it is in front. Danno Verge there in second place. Tedham is third place at the moment. But the race is up front here with Harris leading the way. Verge chasing hard after him as we go round this first and second turn. Down the back straight. The dust flying. Verge goes up the banking on turns 3 and 4, and he's going to try the swoop round the outside here, and he got him. It looks like he has. And listen to the crowd here. They love that move there from Danno Verge. Verge takes over the lead. Second place Harris, third place Tedham. And Harris coming back at Verge on the inside up there, but Verge is in the dirt line here, and now he's pulling away. Well, he picked himself up, dusted himself down after heat number 6, in which he was wiped out here on turn 2. But it's made no difference to him. He's out in front this time. He's looking for the victory. There he goes over the line. It's Verge who takes the 3 points. 2 points go to Harris, 1 point to Tedham. That could be a vital point because it's a 4-2 to the Warriors, and they extend the lead from 2 points to 4 points. Well, it's what we want to see from Danno. Certainly enjoying himself here on the island, and he really does deserve to come round for this round of applause. 72.9 was his winning time. That was fast enough to get the victory, and he done it the hard way as well. So Danno coming round. That is Danno's fastest ever time around this circuit. So well done, young men. 26-22 the scores.
4-2 lead advantage to the Warriors in that one, and the progressive score: Warriors 26, Bees 22, 26.
So we go into the second half of the meeting. This is heat number 9, and we have Scott Campos in the red helmet. Chris Widman is his partner in blue. In white it is Danny Phillips, and in yellow and black it is Jamie Halder. So Campos and Widman, they got a 5-1 first time out, had to settle for 3-3 in their second one. Danny Phillips so far 2 second places, and Jamie Halder so far a paid win and an exclusion. What can he do in this one here? The starting marshal wants him in the line to get this one underway. So here we go, green lights on, and away they go. And into the first turn, look at this here, it is Widman. Widman in front with Campos as well. The Warriors on a 5-1. Phillips in third place, he's got some work to do here. The back it is Halder, but Campos is going away. He's not waiting for his partner. Goes round this first and second turn out in the dirt line. Widman there in second place. Phillips is getting right up his exhaust pipe to go into the bottom turn. But if he's going to do him, he's going to have to go the long way round because Widman won't move off that line. Around the first and second turn, there is Campos, there is Widman, and here comes Phillips, and this time he's got him. Well, we said he'd have to move off the line. He didn't move off the line, and Danny Phillips flew round the outside of him. And now Phillips is going after Campos. Is Campos aware he's not his teammate on the inside of him? Into the bottom turn there, and Phillips really giving it a go here. Campos still riding up the dirt line, and now he realises, and he just about hangs on to take the win. Second place Danny Phillips, what a hard-earned second place that was. Third place Chris Widman, who will feel perhaps he should have got that. And at the back it was James Halder, but it's still a 4-2 to the Warriors, and the lead is now 6 points, 30-24. So Scott Campos coming round for an extra lap to take the applause of the crowd. I'm not quite sure he knew what was going on behind him. 72.1 the winning time for Scott Campos, who's done very well since he came into the Warriors squad last year. A very popular member of the setup here at the island.
4-2 lead advantage to the Warriors, and they now lead 30 points to 24.
So we move on then to heat number 10, the last third of the meeting almost here upon us. 6 points between the sides. We've got Ben Morley in the red helmet so far, 2 wins out of 2 for him. He's looked very comfortable. Danno Verge. He's scored well today. He is on 4 points, was the winner last time out. He's in blue. We've got Jon Armstrong in the white helmet, had a second place last time out. And Luke Ruddick is the rider in yellow. And so far Luke has had all third places. So the starting marshal calling them into line to get this one underway. So here we go then. Green lights on and away they go, and a charge for the first turn, and Morley's got away, no real surprise there. The Warriors out now, number one, leading the field. Here goes down the back straight into the bottom turn. Second place, Jon Armstrong. You can see the distance between them here, long way out on that camera shot. But there is Morley. Second place. It is Armstrong getting closer behind him here as Verge is getting in on the act on Ruddick here, trying to find a way through. We go into the bottom turn. Ruddick going right out wide there into the dirt line. That's where Verge wants to be. The dirt has moved out. Luke Ruddick has moved out. Danno Verge hasn't got room to move out. Armstrong still in second place here. Ben Morley a mile clear out in front. So we're looking at a shared heat here, but the Warriors will maintain that 6 point advantage. So round the bottom turn, we'll Ben Morley out of the picture. He's so far in front there, almost quarter of a lap. There he goes over the line for 3 points. Second place goes to Jon Armstrong. Third place to Luke Ruddick. It's 3 to the Warriors, it's 3 to the Bees. And that means the scores are now 33 to the Isle of Wight and 27 to Coventry. Well, we mentioned every race being sponsored. Well, Ben Morley comes round for his extra laps, taking the applause. Let's have a look at some of the sponsors here. Of course, we've got Stu and Adele. There are big supporters. Cobra Garage Mahol. And, well, very, very popular. Westmead Teddy's from God's Hill on the Isle of Wight. Jane and Graham. Pat Luxton, in memory of her. Never forgotten Pat. Got Eileen Shepherd, of course, the mother of Kevin Shepherd. Lovely lady. Another one sadly missed here on the island. Back on track is here, sponsoring heat number 8. Cloud 2 Entertainments. Another one. Colin June and Steph Whitlock. Well, Steph now riding one of the machines in the Wizards lineup. Got Team Coops, H&R, and of course Alan Critcher, Gareth Ward, and SBS Epos. So thanks to all of them as we get ready for Heat 11. Ben Hopwood in red, Shaun Tedham in blue, Connor Mountain in white, Luke Harris in yellow and black. Mountain, of course, so far with 5 points to his name. Ben Hopwood, 6 out of 6. Will it be 9 out of 9 after this one? It's an interesting one, isn't it? Luke Harris in yellow. He scored 3 points so far. And away they go. The charge for the first turn, and it is Ben Hopwood who has got away here. Hopwood leading away, Mountain switches back to the inside. The dust flies up on the back straight as Ben Hopwood leads away. Still in second place, Mountain. And Mountain putting on a charge here. Hopwood's got to be aware that Connor is behind him here, because the slightest mistake and the Coventry Bee will take full advantage into the bottom turn. Hopwood must know he's there. He must be able to hear him. Tedham there is in third place, and that is another vital point. He could be picking up here, but the race up front with Hopwood and Mountain. Down the back straight into the bottom turn. Ben Hopwood leading the way. Connor Mountain right up his exhaust pipe as he comes down the home straight once again. Into turns 1 and 2. Look how close they are here. The dirt has moved out. Ben is riding right on the edge of it. Mountain looking for a gap on the inside here. And it looks like he's found it. And here comes Hopwood back at him. Off the final 2 turns. A race for the lights. Awfully tight. Hopwood gets it. Right there on the line. Ben Hopwood regains control and snatches the race win from Connor Mountain. One of the best races of the night so far. And the Warriors skipper does make it 3 out of 3. With Shaun Tedham taking the 3rd place point. It's a 4-2 to the Warriors. And they now lead by 8 points. Wow. 37-29 the scores. And no extra lap for Ben Hopwood. He's going straight back to the pitch, holding that hand. Let's hope he's okay. So here we go then. We move on to heat number 12, where points are won and lost. Meetings are won and lost. And hopefully, for the Warriors, it's a win. And the Bees, a loss. 8 points in it. Looking good so far. But never count your chickens. So here we go then. Scott Campos in red. A change in blue. It's Shaun Tedham replacing James Sealey. We got Jon Armstrong in white. He's made the start there. And it is Jamie Halder in yellow. But it's Armstrong who's in front here. 2nd place at the moment, Scott Campos. 3rd place, it is Halder. The Bees on a 4-2. And this would give them an outside chance. Armstrong doing what we know he can do, leading the way here. Campos trying to find a way around the outside though. Let's go down the back straight into that top turn. Up the banking Campos will go. Armstrong holds it tight here, but he's looking good. Comes into the 1st turn. Armstrong it is in front from Campos in 2nd place. 3rd place Jamie Halder. Down the back straight into the bottom turn. Armstrong leading and Campos is getting closer here. And he's screwing it on around the outside here. And he's going for it. And he's got it. Super ride from Campos. Campos it is in front. There is Armstrong in 2nd place here. And wow, Scotty Campos there with a vintage ride. Armstrong still in 2nd place. 3rd place at the moment, Halder. That is how they finish. But wow, what a ride there from Scotty Campos, taking the win in heat number 12 and the 3 points. Applause of the crowd. Well deserved. Shake of the hands from Jon Armstrong. He'd appreciate that as well. 3rd place, Jamie Halder. So 3 points to the Warriors, 3 to the Bees. And the Wightlink Warriors of the Isle of Wight have 40. They're almost home. Have it in touching distance. The Coventry Bees have 32. Well, that was an important race win, wasn't it? 73.3 the winning time. Incidentally, fastest time of the day so far, 70 seconds exactly by Ben Morley. Back there in heat number 10. But this one was all about this guy, Scott Campos. So, 3 heats remaining. The Warriors need 6 points to get a win. They need 8 points to make sure Coventry go home empty-handed. So here we go then with heat number 13. And what a lineup we have for this one here, because the Warriors are within touching distance, as we've said. And they've got the unbeaten Ben Morley in the red helmet. They're off gate number 2. Ben Hopwood also unbeaten off the outside gate, gate number 4, being the favourite gate. Connor Mountain on the inside, being the pick of the visitors. Got just 2 points so far, both to the 2 riders in red and blue. Danny Phillips has had all 2nd places. He is in yellow. And that is how they line up for heat number 13. A heat advantage here to the Warriors would guarantee them victory. Heat advantage to the Bees would make them wait a little bit longer. So here we go then, starting marshal calling them into line to get this one underway. And away they go, and the charge for the 1st turn, and it's Hopwood and Morley, who seemed to have made a jump there. Morley it is in front. Hopwood going out wide. Mountain trying to get up the inside to split the Warriors pairing, and he's done that. He's gone past Hopwood. Now he's going after Ben Morley. Round that first and second turn, Ben Morley it is in front. Second place it is Connor Mountain. Third place Ben Hopwood at the back. Danny Phillips not far off the pace. To go into the bottom turn. If it stays like this, it'll be a victory for the Warriors, because there will be 10 points up and they won't be able to be caught. Morley well clear. He's been in front all night long. It's where he loves to be. Goes round the bottom turn. Connor Mountain chasing hard in second place. Still in third place there it is Ben Hopwood. Mountain though is keeping Morley honest there. He's trying to lower these colours. He's already lowering the one of Hopwood, and now he's going after the Warriors number one. Round the bottom turn, gets into trouble there, and that has allowed Morley to pull away. And Morley takes the win. Well, Mountain chased hard. He just made that slip on the final two turns, and that guaranteed that Morley wasn't going to be caught. And he gets his fourth successive win. Mountain takes a second place. Ben Hopwood's unbeaten run comes to an end, and no points there for Danny Phillips. Means it's a 4-2 to the Isle of Wight, and the scores on the doors are the Isle of Wight have 44 and Coventry have 34. So the win is guaranteed, and now it's a case of making sure the visitors go home empty-handed. Ben Morley taking the applause here. Very, very popular young man, and really does deserve a chance in a higher league. Rides course for Lakeside in the second tier, the championship. Rode for Rye House in the top flight last year. Done a good job as well. So back to the pits. 4 wins out of 4 for young Ben. The Southend pocket size rocket. And the rider's on 2 minutes to come out for heat 14, and Ben Morley hasn't left the arena yet. Hey, here we go then. Riders on the circuit. The light is flashing away. We can give you the lineup. It's Chris Widman in red, Shaun Tedham in blue, Luke Ruddick in white, and Ryan MacDonald in yellow. Widman started off very, very fast. He's on 5, paid 6 so far. Shaun Tedham, 3 third places from 5 starts so far. Really do expect a little bit more from Shaun. He has got the ability. Luke Ruddick so far, well, he's done pretty well. He is on 3, paid 5, all third places. And Ryan MacDonald started off with a win, then had a third, and then a last. So here we go then, the penultimate heat here tonight on the island. And away we go. Oh, and Ruddick absolutely leapt from the start there. Luke Ruddick it is in front. Second place at the moment it is Chris Widman. Tedham is there in third place. At the back it is MacDonald. But Luke Ruddick really did make a jet-propelled start, and he's got a sizable lead here over the Warriors pairing. So down the back straight into the bottom turn. Widman there in second place, but he's been consistent tonight. We give him that. So probably his best score of the season. The track you can see pretty bare now. The dust is flying around. The dirt has moved out. So gating is paramount, and it was Ruddick who made that gate. He's got a big lead up here on Widman in second place. Third place at the moment it is Tedham, who's going to get his 4th third place of the evening, and that will guarantee the 10-point deficit on the Bees is maintained. So there it is, Ruddick, pillock to post. Second place there goes to Widman, third place to Tedham, 3 to the Warriors, 3 to the Bees. There's the scores on the doors: 47 to the Isle of Wight, 37 to Coventry. So Luke Ruddick finishes his programme rides with a victory, taking him up onto 6 paid 8. Could well see him make heat number 15 on that sort of form. For the riders returning to the pits, we've got one race to go. Pad on the back there for Shaun Tedham. So here we go then. The final heat, heat number 15. Scott Campos it is in the red helmet. His partner in blue, Ben Morley. Ben Morley so far 4 wins out of 4. Connor Mountain, no surprise, he is in this one. He scored 9 points in white. And Luke Ruddick, well, we said he could get into heat 15. He is indeed picked by Martin MacDonald to take the yellow helmet colour. And he's off that favoured outside gate once again. So Campos on the inside. Morley on 2. Mountain there on 2 rather. Morley on 3. Once again, he will be the meat in the sandwiches on this one. The final heat. The Warriors guarantee to win. Can they guarantee maximum of points from this one? And Morley it is who's got away. Morley in front. Ruddick made a super start from the outside. But the Warriors number 1 just opens it up and cruise past them. Ruddick in 2nd place. Mountain there in 3rd place. Morley a mile clear at the back. It is Scott Campos. But it looks like we're looking at a shared heat here. Campos is way behind. Morley way out in front. The Bees in the middle. And a shared heat here would guarantee a 10-point advantage. Around that first and second turn. Ben Morley looking comfortable. There's the battle for 2nd and 3rd. The 2 Bees holding on to that one. Let's go around the bottom turn. It's going to be Ben Morley with 1 lap to go, where he's been all night, out in front. And he's going to record another maximum here in this one, to add with the one from last week. And there he goes over the line. 15 points for Ben Morley out of 15. 2 for Connor Mountain. 1 for Luke Ruddick. No points there for Scott Campos. It all adds up to 3 to the Warriors, 3 to the Bees. There's the scores on the doors. The Isle of Wight have 50 points. Coventry go home pointless with 40. So a good win there for the home side by 10 points. We knew it would be tough. They had to work hard. They were kept honest by the visitors from the Midlands. But Ben Morley once again doing a terrific job in that number 1 race jacket. That's why they got him. That's why they signed him. And he is producing the goods. Well, he doesn't seem to worry about being on Britain's biggest circuit, does he? He's really dialed in. And flash to the camera there with the thumb. And victory for the Islanders. Victory for Ben Morley. And I'm sure Barry Bishop is going to have a very big grin on his face tonight, and so he should. Super win there for the Isle of Wight. Jackie Vetcher, the team manager, of course, done a good job as well, playing around with the reserves. Let's hope Jamie Sealey's okay. And it looks like Ben is going to get the bumps. And, well, go easy with him. He's precious material, guys. So there it is. Just about time to give you the individual match scorers from this victory over Coventry. And we'll start with the visitors of Coventry as the Warriors come round on the lap of honour. Connor Mountain scored 11, Luke Harris 3 and 1, Jon Armstrong 6, Luke Ruddick 7 and 3, Danny Phillips 6, Jamie Halder 3 and 1, Ryan MacDonald 4 and 1. Total of 40 points for the victorious Warriors. Well, here they go. Let's have a look at it here. Ben Morley, number 1, 5 rides, 5 wins, 15 points. Danno Verge finished on 4. Scott Campos 10 and 1. Chris Widman 7 and 1. Best so far. Ben Hopwood 10. Shaun Tedham 4. And unfortunately Jamie Sealey failed to score, withdrawing after 2 rides. It all adds up to a victory for the Warriors by 50 points to 40. We hope you've enjoyed it. A wave at the camera, that's what it's about, boys. 50 to 40, the victory to the home side. That's it from us all here tonight. Good night.